Hey guys, welcome to my channel Tekco. My name is Salman Francis, and today we are going to solve question number 18 of our Red Hat Certified Engineering Exam version 9. So let's take a look. What do we have today? So in today's question, we need to create a playbook repos.yaml in our Ansible's working directory with the following condition. The playbook will configure repositories on all the managed host. In today's example, we will be using web servers group. All right. And then the repositories are given, by the way, and they will be given in the exam as well. So for example, I'm going to consider or take this repository for our app stream, and this is for our base repository. So let me take you to our Ansible's controller node and create a repository repo2.yaml. You can call it anything. So And by the way, before I even start the playbook, let me show you one thing. If you go to Ansible-doc and -L for listing and then grep yum, you will see that we have a Ansible built-in yum repository module. And if you take a look at this Ansible-doc yum_repository and then search for examples, you can copy anything, like not anything, you can copy this content from here um, to create the repositories. So here you can see the name is given, description is there, file is there, base URL is there, GPG check is there. Enabled, you can write enabled is equals to :1 or yes. And then the GPG URL or GPG key will be GPG key and then the key URL name. So that would be really helpful in your exam. So now we know this thing, we can go back to our repo2.yaml and start creating the playbook. So the name is setting up the repos in our nodes. Hosts going to be web servers. Become is true. Tasks. First thing is name. You can call it setting up a repo, base repo. This is the first task. And if you remember, we have this module, it's called yum repository. And for this, we need to mention the name, by the way, for this repo. And as per the question, the name is RHBase. It can be anything, it depends what you will encounter in the exam. Then the description is Red Hat core software. Description. Or core software. All right. Then the URL, I'm going to use this URL. For our base OS. and then G enabled is yes, GPG check is enabled, or one GPG check, and this is GPG key. So these all the details will be given in the exam, so you don't have to worry. All right, so this is done. And now we need to just copy the same content, like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines. And I'm just going to copy with 8YY and paste it here. Setting up AppStream repo. This is our next task. Yum repository, it's going to be RH AppStream as per the question. Red Hat description is going to be AppStream software. And then we need to copy our URL for AppStream from here. Enable is yes, GPG check is 1, and the GPG key URL is going to be this. All right, once this is done, we are going to save our playbook and run it with the dry run first. So Ansible playbook -I my inventory, and it's repo2.yaml -C, and that's good. So we were successful, by the way, in the dry run. Let me show you with our ad hoc command that we don't have such in repos in our web servers group. Repos.t. And you can see on both the nodes, we only have, sorry about that, not LTR, it should be LS, that's it. With the long listing is fine. Yeah, here it is. There's only Red Hat.repo on node 2 and Red Hat.repo on node 1. So now if we run this, we will see the difference. Without the dry run, all right, that's good. Now I'm going to run the same command. Well, it doesn't matter, it's with LTR or LH. It will also work. Now we can see we have on node 1 we have RH base.repo and Red Hat RH underscore app underscore stream.repo, and so does on the node 2. Now let me take you to our individual nodes of our web server group. Node 1, etc yum.repos.d, and here we have these new repos. RH underscore base repo will reveal that we have RH underscore base URL is there, enabled is 1, and if you remember, we used yes instead of one for GPG check and for enable, but here you can see it converted it to the binary format. It's one, GPG check is one, GPG key is the URL. You will be given, of course, that URL, and the name or the description is here. So let's go to our node 2, going to etc yums.repos.d. All right, perfect. We have both repos here. AppStream have the same content as we mentioned. So base URL is there, everything is there. So guys, this is question number 18 solution, and we were able to complete most of our Red Hat certified engineering exam version 9 questions and solutions. But I'll be posting maybe 2 more questions shortly. So I hope that you like my videos and they are informative. Please do subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends and family. Until then, take care and goodbye.